Testing yet again. Sound test, 3, 2, 1, go. Sound test, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright then, everything is set. This video is mostly just for me. I had a recent game that I watched the VOD of yesterday, and I quite liked it, and there's no way to save VODs in the game at the moment. So I figured I might as well do a little VOD review and upload it to Twitch. As you can see, I am silver in basically everything. I was gold back in Season 17. I consider myself a support main, so the fact that my support is about 200 SR lower than my tank at the moment is a source of great annoyance. And here is the VOD I'd like to see. The reason I like this VOD is that I think we use our ultimates really well in this. I shouldn't be eating sweets while streaming. Sorry about that. I think I'll go through the video twice. Once from the overhead view, once from my own face. We are here on the attacking team. I play Lucio. Let's see, we got the Moira. We got a tank line that I didn't actually start out liking, of a D.Va and a Xayah, but it ended up working, and a Reaper and Doomfist for DPS. On the other side, Ryan D.Va, Break Mercy, Sombra, Reaper. And the fight starts. We come out from above, and immediately Doomfist and our D.Va starts diving, and actually do a really good job of zoning off the team. I hadn't actually noticed the somebody getting behind our Moira there, but the Moira handled it. At the end, Doomfist and D.Va dive in, drive the enemy back a bit, and are good about falling back. Their off-tank goes in and is less good about falling back and gets overwhelmed and killed. Not much to say here, we are just brawling. I am not actually certain what our Reaper is doing up there. And there comes the ultimate. Not at the mercy. And we have the advantage and push in. And for some reason, the rest of them don't fall back now that the fight has been lost. They don't even contest the card, so we just sort of keep pushing. Now, as they finally get ready to contest in, the Sombra has been staggered, and we get the Ryan. And boom, we get Oil of A. Brick uses her ultimate, doesn't really get a lot of value out of it, we back off. We get value out of our D.Vas. And oh look, it's 6v4, 5v4. We use ultimates, push into lean up. We have had one good team fight, and we are now halfway through the map. D.Va makes her first proper mistake. Didn't quite back off in time, but the Doomfist does. They send in D-bomb over the edge, didn't get anything. Here we should probably pause and just go over what happens. Let's do it in slow. keep the overlay. I should point out that at no point in this entire fight do any of us go on team voice chat. This is a server we're all just playing for ourselves. Doomfist dives in, gets stunned by the brick, decides that he needs to get out of there. And Meteor strikes. On her own, the Sire then figures out now is a good time to draft. And we get the draft Doomfist combo of 3k. Okay, which is actually only 1k out of it. But still deals damage. We managed to clean up the Rhine and the Mercy. The D.Va is alone in the back line. Not consistently card, just playing with our D.Va. At this point, I'm starting to feel conscious about the fact that I haven't used my sound barrier, not realizing that just haven't been a good reason to. I hear the Reaper sound you and realize, oh, I should probably have used my ultimate there, even though, as it turns out, he doesn't actually get any value out of it. But it does mean that when I hear the EMP sound you, and turn up and see, oh, there is a fight going on, I burn my ult. Really shouldn't have. The fight was completely won. The EMP got nothing done since it was a Sombra alone. But yeah, still no real team fight, and we now take B. They're almost ready to set up a team fight, but we use the D.Va bomb to get a 2k, and once again have an unfair fight. And D.Va remembers to fall back and actually get healed. 3 of them play the short while the rest of the team regroups a bit. Reaper appears to be on the flank. Doomfist dives in, gets some work done, gets out of there. So far, so standard team fight. And enemy break doesn't use a rally until after the D.Va has been demagged and the fight is going in our favor. Good blood of the death person, but again, we layer some ultimates to clean out the fight, make it unfair. And boom, team fight 1. 2 team fights, we take Dorado with like 3.5? Yeah, 3.5 minutes. For defense, our Reaper switched over to a McCree. I have no idea why, but in response I decided to switch over to a Zenyatta, since I didn't feel I need to be as far in with the team as I did before on the Lucio. I quickly end up switching off that again, but you'll see that in a moment. Other team decides something new. The D.Va is now playing Roadhog. They moved the Sombra over to the Reaper, and the old Reaper is now playing Pharah. Again, our divers take up a good position, ready to get in and do some harassing. I try to take an overwatch position. Our team is actually fairly spread out, but we don't have a shield tank. D.Va does a good job of locking down the Pharah. Doesn't quite get the kill. And let's get back 10 seconds. Back overlay. The Reaper teleports up and finds me. I jump down and get low, but get killed by a fire strike. At this point, I decide that, yeah, I should just go back to the Lucio. It worked out well enough, I get back faster, and I felt I could duel the Reaper a bit better on it. For some reason, they don't fall back. Despite the fact that it's 3 against 5, they just keep staying out there and basically staggering themselves. Yes, they have respawn advantage, but it's not that significant. That was actually a decent use of the Earth Shatter. They should have won the fight without it, but still. We try to just hold them back with ultimates, buy time to regroup. The Reaper dives in a bit too hard on his own again. And there, with one person down, they try to swing it with the barrage, which is actually decent, but she's not in a good position and mostly just ends up eaten by a D.Va. And again, we are back to it being in our favor, and the enemy team are just staggering themselves. Roadrunner goes in alone on the flank, realizes he can't do anything, falls back off. Now his ultimate. And now they try to swing it, but we counter with probably too many ultimates of our own. And the fight still ends up going our way. Probably didn't need that, but again we get good status out of it. And again, they play just a tad too aggressively in the choke as they wait to regroup. At this point, something else important happens. Roadhog is now tilting, and has decided that he is out of this fight. Rest of the map is 5v4. 5v6. Good try from Reaper to initiate the fight, although he gets stunned immediately because he's alone. Rest of the team aren't drawn in with him. And there they get a good combo. Dragon Strike, Earth Shatter. First time they've actually managed to really tilt the swing a fight with the ultimates. And not only that, our Moira is basically set to stagger because she's stuck behind the rest of the team. So boom. We now try to defend with only 4 people against their 5. Which we should have lost, but we win on a C9. Again, spectating from me. As you can see, I still haven't quite mastered wall riding, although I'm not as bad at it as I have been. My aim could be a lot better too. And now I'm trying to ring the bell with a melee. As you can see, most of the team are going out from the top. Mostly just because we're anticipating Fire Strike or Widow or something pointing at the choke. We go in, we don't see any of that. Just payload around the corner. At this point I'm just trying to push them to push back with the team and keep them healed. I think here I was trying to dive in behind the Reinhardt and see enough to boot him out into us. Help finish up the D.Va, back to the team. Get behind shield, get some left clicks in. Yeah, not much to say here, just clean up. My awareness could be better. My aim could definitely be better. I'm still not sure what the heck the Brit thought he was doing with that rally. Decided not to chase after the Reaper and go with the payload instead. As you can see, I haven't even noticed what was going on with the main team fight. I just stayed with the Saya and dealt with the guys trying to dive us. Here I decided to just push the payload a bit. Everyone seems to be at high health. Notice the D.Va isn't. See if I can't get up and heal her. I can't do that in time. But we could at least punish the Reaper. Again, starting to notice that I should probably use my ult at some point. I see here, I think I'm assuming that there are more people coming out of the door, but there just aren't. Because I don't have the awareness yet to actually know exactly when they died and how far they are from the fight. We seem to be winning a bit, go back to push. Oh, we seem to be taking a lot of damage, time to go in and heal a bit. And deal with the sim turrets before anyone else get caught in them. I think I decided to go in with speed there just so I could get out again in case they turned out to be focusing on me. Again, just trying to get in some healing, see if we can secure an advantage. That was a good counter shadow. I think I was just hiding from the break there. So yeah, when I say I'm reviewing our ultimate usage, I don't mean my own, because I only got one Sunbury in that entire match. At least on that entire phase. the Zenyatta, using the Jonax skin, because I like it. I don't see myself as more as a Shanghai Dragons fan, but it is a cool skin. Take up Overwatch. I think at this point I'm will defend in case I have a Widow, but now I can see that I am actually not. If they had a Widow up there, I would be sniped immediately. Dart around the corner, throw in some light clicks. Move all over to D.Va, see if I can't get it. I notice I'm being reaped. And Fire Strike. And yeah, back to the Lucio, because I think I can fight back against Reaper on that one. Poop him away when he gets too close, fire some left links into his face. As you can see, wall riding, and especially bunny hopping, still got a way to go there. Into the right, get Reinhardt out of hammer range. Left again, see if I can get the kill on Reaper. I'm not sure why I have this idea that you can boop the Reinhardt out of the pin, but I always go for it. Much to save, we still get our kills. There's a Pharah out there, but I think she's not my job to deal with. I would probably a soundbar there if I had it up. Just try to get up, get some left clicks in above the shield. There I'm just too slow on it. I should have used it the moment I heard the Roadhog. Neither coalescence was really needed there, although we get the cleanup, they just waste theirs. And yeah, at this point, I don't think we ever noticed that the Roadhog is throwing now. Mostly because we're about to get right striked. They had to have been communicating that. It was really well done. And yeah, I can see that our team is getting staggered now, but there's not a ton we can do about it. We just want to go in and get to stay. And again, I try to boop away the Reinhardt. I have never made it work. I don't think it can be done. I just keep going for it. I get sniped, we get C9. We win on a C9. And that was me reviewing my own gameplay, mostly so I can save it on YouTube. I suppose I may catch you around.